Okay, Brent, I've got another question for you.
Okay.
Give me your definition of conservative and tell me if you think we should apply conservative principles when governing at the local level.
Great question. Well, first, let me be totally transparent and say that I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, so Goldwater and Reagan were who I looked up to. And so my definition of conservative is ultra conservative. Okay. I know that, conservative can mean social issues and financial, concerns, et cetera, et cetera. And I know that it means something different to everybody. But I think one thing that I think that we can agree on is that if you look at the Republican Party in general, it's much more moderate than it was at one time. And the Democrat Party is much more extreme left than it was once upon a time. And I think we can agree on that.
Right, yes.
So knowing that I am a very conservative person, I'm conservative socially, I'm conservative financially, I'm conservative from the standpoint of, preserving our traditions, preserving our culture here in Bedford County. We've got a really unique culture here in Bedford County, and so those are the things, that small town agricultural culture, those are the things that I would consider that I would want to preserve. Now, from a budget standpoint, look, I know that, when you talk about taxes, when you talk about running a government, that gets really super complicated. And so my definition of conservative is to conserve our roads, make sure we have some great roads, build out our infrastructure, focus in on those things, to your point, on a county level that we need to focus on.
Right.
But if something hits us from outside socially, like we've experienced over the past few years, I'm not going to be afraid to stand up, get in front of a camera and say, you know what, I disagree with this, or I agree with this, and this is why. And so I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, I'll be happy to maybe explain it some more.
No, I understand. Thanks. That's
Okay.
a tough question, I know, but thanks for elaborating on
All
that.
right. Thank you.